Hey, it's Justin from Deprogram. Do you like to talk about your favorite bands with your friends? Yeah, well, me too. Tune in every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. to hear us do just that. Only on our station, Radio Free Radio, RadioFradio.com.
Take 16.
It's the chocolate milk and waffle show. Yeah.
Oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Let's get it on. Who are these guys? It's my theme music. Every good hero should have some.
Welcome in, here on Radio for Radio, go tell a friend. Went to Rail in Georgia, bring them in. We got so many things to talk about, so let's begin. Putting the highlight on local life on Thursdays, 8 at night. Hope you feeling alright, cause tonight we gon' get you right, yeah, show you right. We gon' laugh, joke, talk, rinse, repeat. We gon' keep it real chill, plus get deep. Ain't no topic off limits, no knock off a gimmick. 10 times out of 9, you'll be fine when we finish. We get talented, hard to get artists to target that audience. Talk accomplishments of those who get no acknowledgement. The studio be hot in the summertime, studio be cold in the winter. And though the chair a bit dusty, it be a throne we enter. Have a seat with us, chocolate milk and waffles, come and eat with us. 2 whole hours, turn your speakers up. And before we get it started, just repeat it thus. It's on chocolate milk and waffle show. It's the chocolate milk and waffle show. We got George, we got Terrell, we got milk, that's chocolate. We got beautiful buttery waffles, just the way your mama used to make them.
Crazy show. That's what it is.
What's up,
Whatever.
Internet?
Hey, people.
We
how
are
y'all doing?
back with another steamy, romantic episode of the
did you
Chocolate
say
Milk and
steamy?
Waffle Show. Last week it was action-packed. This week it's a romance comedy. Next week, who knows? We are back with another episode of the Chocolate Milk and Waffle Show. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I'm here with my partner, Waffles. I'm glad you're back. Missed you last week.
Yeah!
I was about to ask if you're feeling better.
Oh,
but you
I
just
am
answered my
feeling.
question.
I'm about 92.3% right now.
That's funny because I feel a sneeze coming on as we speak.
Get it out. Get it out your
it'll,
system.
It'll come. It's
Get it
building
out.
up. It's building up.
What I miss? What did I miss? I was listening, but what I miss?
We had our roundtable last week. It was the last radio broadcast of the year for us, and we closed out with a roundtable with Capri and Steph Love and Native Son. And that was They made it easy for me. It was a breezy 2 hours. It was a real breezy 2 hours. Let's see. What do we got going on in the community? So I have been incredibly busy and on our end-of-year hiatus over at the venue. We took December off in a lot of our categories and in a lot of our events over there. But we are back, and the writing workshops kick back off this Wednesday on the second and fourth Wednesday of the month. We had our first slam of the year last night, hosted by Hurricane, and she absolutely killed it. We got... What else we got coming up? We have Feature Fridays, formerly known as Feature Sundays. We're moving them to the last Friday of the month, starting this month in January. And our first 5 features this year are It's the Concept. We have Low Jack of the Parks and Recs fame.
Word.
We have Rob Holmes doing poetry. We also have comedians Lamont Ferguson and Isaac Fields. May or may not be 1 or 2 more acts to add on to that before the month comes on, but it's on the last Friday of the month. That's January 27th at 7 o'clock. It is only $5. And as always, after every performer's performance, you guys get to take over the show and conduct a Q&A with our performers, which is always a really good time.
No, that is very uneasy. As an artist who's sat through that is a very uneasy time.
Yeah, I sat through an hour and a half of questions
Oh, yeah.
during the book release from Didi. That I didn't have no prior feeling.
Yeah.
And then our second annual Valentine's Day event, Lovers Lane at the venue, for lovers of all types, whether you're single, newly dating, married for 40 years. It is a Valentine's Day event for artists. We're gonna have
You
games,
sound like you were doing a Manny Fresh intro.
Don't even bring up Manny Fresh in conversation.
Babies, mamas, mamas, babies, cousins, uncles, Leroy's, James, people named Fatback.
So, like I was saying, we have tarot readings by Jala Magic that evening. Dee Dee, Delaney, and Marlon will be putting on a short 1-act play called Thespia. We've got an open mic portion, all love related, whether it's the good side or the bad side of love. Come out and express yourself, have a good time, maybe win some prizes. And as of right now, that's all we got on the calendar that I can think of off the top of my head.
All right. Well, over at Biofusion, always to know what we're doing there, go to www.biofusion.com. And just the guys that you know, this will be the one time that Feature Fridays and Arts Out Loud will be happening at the same day, because actually starting after this month, we're going to switch to third Fridays out of respect for what they do at the venue.
We appreciate it highly because
Definitely.
it was definitely my bad.
Oh, it's
in the
cool,
scheduling.
man. It's cool.
But we definitely had to get it off that last
Yeah.
Sunday. It wasn't fair to the performers.
Yeah. But our features this month will be, actually one of them will be our guest that is with us here tonight, who will introduce herself shortly. We will have Hurricane. We will have James Bush. He is you made me forget.
I can see my words in the air. It's so cold in here.
We will have Hurricane, James Bush, Butterfly, and we will featuring the artwork of Siobhan.
Nice.
Yes, she will be our feature artist for the month. For those who don't know, if you're a local painter and you're listening, every 30 days we turn Biofusion Studio into the art gallery of a local artist. And for people to think it's nothing to it, like, oh, it's just somewhere to hang your stuff, we've actually had people come in from other sister studios we have in DC, and they've purchased on the spot like an entire half a wall of artwork to have at their studio, and the artist gets 100% of that.
An entire half a wall.
Yes.
For all you math majors.
Yes, entire half a wall.
The entire
that's
half.
That's like beating somebody half to death.
Yeah. They're saying something's pretty ugly.
Yeah, it's pretty ugly. But
it's awful good.
I know we have one more feature. I'm kind of slipping on who it is right now, but I'll get back
It'll
to
come
it.
to you.
It'll come back to me. Like I said, I'm at 92.3%. Like I said, once again, go to biofusion.com to figure out, see everything that we're doing. Other than that, like I said, next month, we're switching to every third Friday. February, we will be doing, we will be focusing on our winter Caribbean joint. Oh, okay, there she brought it up for me. Chris Fallon. That is the other Chris Fallon will be our other feature. Thank you so very much. She's so helpful with her 5
Friend
phones.
of the Chocolate Milk and Waffles show.
Definitely.
Can I say hello now?
Yes, say hello.
Hi, everybody. It's Butterfly J Hard. I'm here live in studio with the guys. Hey.
Okay, now that we got that out of the way.
Shady.
February, we will be focusing on all Caribbean arts. March, we will be doing another Return of the Elements, which is all hip-hop featured artists. And in April, we will be back at the Sadler Center for our annual youth showcase.
Nice.
And now, hey, Butterfly.
Hey, y'all. What's going on?
Hello.
What you got
for
coming up,
being here.
Butterfly?
Oh, my God. I'm so booked for the year already. I have no time. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Already my year has been amazing, and thank you guys for this opportunity for being on the show. I appreciate it.
Thanks for paying.
My God.
I'm making sure the check cleared. All right, we're good. Go ahead.
Where's my cut? I didn't
Yeah.
know
Oh, my
payment.
bad. She paid in food stamps.
Oh,
Hey, we got to eat somehow, don't
Yes,
we?
indeed.
Well, I had a wonderful morning. I had
Keena, you got to call later.
I don't know who that is. See, that's why I have so many phones. I'm busy. I'm bugged, honey. Anyway, I had an interview this morning in California on a radio station, and that went very well.
Cool.
Another
Nice.
way for me to plug my new up-and-coming single. It's called Honey Baby Baby, available now on CD Baby, iTunes, Spotify, everywhere. You guys go check that out. And like I told you earlier, I'm going to be singing the national anthem next Saturday at
very nice.
Norfolk State University. That's a
Cool.
big deal for
That
me.
is a big deal.
Yes.
Good for you.
Hopefully I won't mess up the words like a lot of people do.
Definitely
please
make
don't.
sure you know the words before
Yeah.
you get
You
out
roast
there.
it for all eternity.
For the
Yeah.
rest of your life.
The rest of Yeah, so
especially with social media, man.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
internet is
it will never go
unforgiving.
away.
it could work to my advantage though, because sometimes if you mess up, you get a lot of views, and then I can kind of like tag my. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to be famous for the wrong reasons. Like JJ Icefish got a lot of views.
He's so terrible.
He's in the millions, but for all the wrong reasons.
I know.
But he's making money on top of money. Oh yeah.
Girls, man, listen. Women love ice.
He sounds like Fred Sanford's truck pulling into the junkyard on its last day.
Yeah.
Just
yeah, you got.
I hope if Concept is listening, I know he's dying.
probably,
my
I'm sure he
God.
is.
Bad is the new good, though. If you've
Yes.
seen on Instagram, I mean, people are getting checks off of being weird, looking
Yeah.
funny, doing like.
People are going on Twitter asking people to roast them.
Yeah.
Like roast me.
I
Like
can't. And they
What do I do for a living? What do you think what is the new one? When somebody takes a picture and they says what I look like I do for a living.
Oh my
Yo,
God!
I've
most
seen
of
people
those
get
are
ate up, yo.
terrible. Like, are
That's
you
horrible.
homeless? This one guy says you're homeless, right? He was like a CEO of a company, like terrible. But yeah, if you set yourself up, it's fair game. So whatever.
the internet is brutal.
So you got an issue coming up.
What?
Star Spangled Banner. You're singing the national.
Yes.
Or singing national anthem or whatever.
Yeah. National
And what else
anthem.
you have coming up?
I have you guys' event coming up on the
Okay,
27th.
you guys.
You guys?
It's
What?
his.
Yeah.
Oh, yours.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
he's at the venue. I'm at Biofusion.
Okay. Well, wonderful. I'll be doing that on the 27th. Is that start at 8 p.m., right?
Yes,
Yeah,
8 p.m. to 10
Virginia
p.m.
Beach and Holland Road. And I'm really excited for that. And that's pretty much all I have so far for the year. But I'm open for booking.
Wonderful.
ButterflyJHeart@gmail.com. I show up on time and I look cute. So what else?
Showing up on time is definitely
That's
important.
a plus. I was here
That's-
early.
I wouldn't even say that's a plus. Like that's incredibly important.
Yeah.
Incredibly important.
Yeah. So yeah.
Showing up, period, is incredible.
Yeah, well, I've had no shows, but I mean, after 5 years of
Yeah,
booking events, like you're bound to have
Wow.
some no shows.
definitely.
That's a long
But-
time.
It is a long time.
Yes. You love
It is
what
a
you do?
I do. I'm so
Awesome.
happy doing what I do. I couldn't imagine not doing it. It's weird. It's one of those, like, I don't know. I can't remember my life before it, and it's hard to imagine my life without it at this
Yeah.
point.
I think she just turned this into George's interview.
No. We're
She's just-
definitely not gonna let that happen.
No,
But she asked me. A
she's going to
question.
try it. She's
I
going to
do.
try
I'm
it.
very happy.
You're going to try. Don't do it.
It's good for both of us. And me
Yeah,
and
it
Sherelle
is.
have
Oh,
this
gosh.
conversation to be able to have these outlets where we can offer local artists and up and coming artists platforms that a lot of times are not offered to them. In a lot of places, unfortunately, it's about who you know
Yeah, it's true.
and this, that, and the other. Like we're the only people that'll give somebody a feature spot based off one performance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shoot,
know.
sometimes not
Yeah.
even that.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes based just off the word of mouth.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome.
So that's part of also what we're trying to do with the station here,
Mm-hmm.
fradio.com.
and that's why we bring on artists like
Like
yourself.
myself.
And
Yeah.
in situations like this one where Terrell seems to know you a little bit better than I do, it's always cool because it's easier to interview somebody you've never met before.
Yeah.
When it's somebody who you're familiar with, you actually kind of got to fake it a little bit and ask
Yeah.
questions you already know the answers
Be
to.
organic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So,
love it.
what do you? I've never even heard the single yet, and I feel horrible. I probably should have listened to it before I
Shame
came. But
on you. How about that?
Well,
No, it's
well,
not.
he's been busy moving,
Yeah,
and
I
I've
had
been
him
sick,
pl-
so
moved
I
the
haven't
plan,
really.
and it's
I
been
haven't
a
like,
little
hey,
bit-
did you listen? Did you listen? No, I haven't.
So,
been
how would
doing
you
it.
describe the genre of music you do?
It's like a 50s pop song.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's something new. Like when
Okay.
you hear the song, it doesn't sound like anything.
I
that's
love
out.
that old style
too.
sound. Like, what's that YouTube channel that like they rearrange modern?
I know exactly who you're talking
Postmodern
about.
Jukebox.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Postmodern
No, never
Jukebox?
heard
Listen
that.
to them.
Oh,
my,
they're incredible. It's just it's a composer, and he'll take modern songs, and he'll have them translated into like a old swing type
Like swing
sound.
Yeah,
And he'll get people to come in and like cover them. He works very closely with Haley Reinhart and Casey Abrams, who were former American Idol contestants.
Yes.
Yeah, they
That's pretty
really
dope.
cool. Like it's really neat to hear like a Beyonce song sound like it came out in 1925.
And
Yeah.
it sounds
It's
cool.
amazing.
If-
It's
it
incredible.
sounds It sounds very organic.
Yeah, they're on like their 5th or 6th album at this point.
It's not forced or anything. It's very.
It sounds real. It sounds legit, and it paints a very clear picture that lyrics really are everything.
Yeah.
You know, you could take the lyrics of, I mean, it's happened a million times. Whitney Houston's "I Will Always Love You" was a country song,
Yes.
and she made it into not into R&B.
Yeah.
So
actually, it was Dolly Parton's country song that Whitney Houston remade. Did you know that? Yeah, Dolly
That's
was
right.
the first one.
Yeah.
He just didn't say Dolly. He just
Oh,
said
okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
knew it was a
I
country
just
song.
Yeah,
I didn't know that it was Dolly
And
Parton, but I did know it was a remake of
She
a
was kind
country
of
song.
mad about that at first, but Whitney killed it.
I mean,
Yeah.
but and that just speaks to the iconity, if that's a word, of Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like somebody said about Richard Pryor that the mark of greatness is when everything before you becomes obsolete and everything after you bears your mark.
Yep.
Wow.
And Whitney Houston did that with that song. She made
Just
Dolly
like,
Parton's version kind of obsolete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like Etta James didn't originally do At Last, but everyone thinks that she did.
Because
When she
everybody
did
else.
it, yeah.
Basically,
when
like,
she did it,
it's Etta.
it made it that. It
Yeah,
made,
it was-
she
right.
made it. It made it
Right.
hers.
Exactly.
So it's like every time.
Every Jackson 5 song they ever recorded was not theirs.
Yeah.
It was already pre-recorded, mostly by the Four Tops and Smokey Robinson and the Miracles.
Wow.
Smokey did a lot of the writing for the early Jackson 5 stuff, actually. But in any case, we're here to talk about you. So we're talking about old school stuff and music. What are some of your influences in your music?
Sade.
Okay.
She's my favorite singer of all. I mean, I'm obsessed with her. I know I will.
Do you remember
be
the
one
first time you heard a Sade song?
Yes, actually, my father, he's a musician, and he's the one that introduced me to her music. And so I remember him playing, I think it was a cassette tape of hers. No. It was a record of hers, and I was real little, and I remember dancing with my dad to that song. And I'm like, oh, I really like this song. And he has every single CD of hers, every album, every vinyl. I mean, just amazing. And so growing up, I've always been more drawn to jazz. Like, I love rock, I love dance music, I love salsa, cumbia, everything, but I just love like jazz music. She, like, my song kind of fits into like that category and that genre of the Sade.
It's almost
era.
like you can take every existing musical genre today and somehow trace it back to jazz
Yes,
And,
it's
know,
very true.
Yeah.
in some form or another.
Yeah, very true. So I love Sade, but then way on the other side of music, I love Khalees from
Okay.
NERD.
Oh, wow.
That's like, I'm slightly obsessed with her, like slightly, just a little bit.
Yeah,
obsessed
she's a
with
very
her.
unique artist.
Yeah.
Very eclectic. She's just in
From
her
day
own
one
lane.
has always been that type of artist. From day one.
Day
like,
one.
When she first came out, I hate you so
What's
much. There was
right
nothing
now?
out there
Nothing
like that.
that.
It's like, is she singing? Is she just screaming on a beat? What is she doing? Nobody
dope.
knew, but it was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
From
all
her
anybody
hair-
cared about. Right.
From her hair to her look to her sound. And I mean, she's so huge over in Europe. Like, they are obsessed with her out there. And I just love the fact that even if she will never be kind of mainstream anymore,
Yeah.
she's still getting paid because people love her freaking music.
Right.
Right now, she's a award-winning. Well, I don't know about awards, but she's a chef. She has a book out, a cookbook out. She has like little pop-up shops all over the world. She was in London. I think she was in LA recently, and I like her. I really do like her. She's awesome.
So, do you have any aspirations outside of music?
Um,
Because when we're talking music with artists, obviously there's the aspiration
Yeah.
to get your music out there and become a
What
ooh,
was that?
That was Honey Baby Baby. Yeah.
You know what?
Oh, no, actually, no. I'm sorry, Honey Baby Baby. No, it wasn't. That was Welcome to My Lair. That was actually a little snippet. If you guys heard it, Chad Hugo from NERD remixed that song for me, you guys, last year.
Nice.
Yeah, and I actually have it on my YouTube channel. I'm not
Sounds like it
selling
wants to play itself.
Yeah.
We might as, let's just hear it.
Yeah.
You want to give it a quick intro before we?
Well,
kick it
yeah.
in?
This is my track called Welcome to My Lair, remixed by Chad Hugo of NERD, Butterfly J Hart. Hope you guys enjoy it.
All right.
Everything I am, the epitome of me. Colors that collide like the blue in the sea. Unique in every way, yeah, there's only one me. Born in California, made a home in KCCC. High, don't be confused by the aura. The glow is real bright, makes you wanna blow wide. Some shades for the night, sweet, sweet like sugar. Don't believe the hype, yeah, right. Crush it like tons, bring me what I'm worthy. Don't bring me back no ones. Knew a long time, real young. This book can be was scary, and not for everyone. Every girl wants to let those. I just wish for fun, so the next time that you see me, I'll be jamming on the one. Ha ha. Yeah. Come on, baby. Come on. I got my jeans tight. My nails right. Come on. Out here on the ground from the limelight. Money good. Eating right. Welcome to the world of the butterfly. I got my jeans tight. My nails right. Out here on the ground from the limelight. Okay. Money good. Eating right. Welcome to the world of the butterfly. I can't believe how I'm feeling. My dream is so close. I stay on my grind. Now I'm doing more than most. Never sleeping for no second. No time for no toast. Just throw your hands high, cause we rockin' on the East Coast. Time traveling, yeah, on a journey. Flow is so sick, leave you on a gurney. Feeling violated, higher than attorney. Never letting up, give you pains like mercy. High, it's more than an art. These bars that I'm spitting gonna set me apart from these fame-hugging tricks that be bucking from the start. If you don't have the skills, bow, that'll be smart. Gather your thoughts, replan your mission. Some of y'all ladies need to stick to the dishes. Keep your Mac makeup in your body like delicious. Not throwing no shit, just my true disposition. Ease up on you, then it wouldn't be fair. I loosen up the noose just to give you some air. But if you all up in your feelings, then I really don't care. Got a big thick skin, cause this game ain't fair. Sweet as a peach, but I can be kinda cocky. Try to step to me laid out like Rocky. If you think I'm bluffing, then you better beware. This is Into the Butterfly. Welcome to my lair. Welcome to my lair. Welcome to the world of the butterfly. I got my jeans tight, my nails right. Come on, out here on the ground from the limelight. Money good, eating right. Welcome to the world of the butterfly. I got my jeans tight, my nails right. Out here on the ground from the limelight. Okay, money good, eating right. Welcome to the world of the butterfly. Welcome to the world of the butterfly.
And we're back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you guys think about that track?
I like that. That
Monday.
was nice and smooth. It kind of reminded me of like some mid-90s kind of, like a West Coast kind of vibe to it. It had a,
Well, that's where I'm from, and
Oh,
it's
okay.
actually pretty cool. The way that I met Chad Hugo, he came to my job last year, and actually 2015, the first time I saw him, and I was like, oh my God, I know exactly who you are. I'm not gonna be creepy. I'm a huge fan, but I'm gonna be creepy at the same time. And he was like, oh, thank you so much. I'm like, listen, can I just get a picture with you? And he took a picture with me. And then I'm like, I'm an artist. I haven't really done anything in a while, but I would love if you can just listen to my music. And so he kind of brought out this little device to record me. And he was like, okay, I'm going to live tweet you. But his device wouldn't work. I was like, dang, this is my opportunity. He was like, well, how about this? Just send me over your tracks to my email and I'll listen to them. And we can go from there. I never did. I was so afraid because I'm like, he's not gonna like my music. I'm different, you know. Because when I first got into the music game, I was a conscious rapper, and I was doing like more like hardcore songs about my life, kind of not really depressing, but very powerful. And I know like with NERD, they have like these really fast, upbeat, really cool songs about, you know, like
very lighthearted.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I just never sent it. 5 months go by, I see him again. He was like, where's your music? I'm like, I'll send it tomorrow. Never did. I waited a couple more months, sent it over. Almost 3 months later, I get an email from him, from Chad freaking Hugo.
Wow.
And he remixed one of my tracks 2 different times. And I literally got in my car, drove around Hampton Roads just crying. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I made it.
Mama, I made it.
Mama, I made it. Get off the champagne. And
I had one experience with Chad Hugo that he will probably not remember at all. Me and my buddy, way back in the day, before any of us could afford any equipment of our own, we used to go into Guitar Center with blank floppy disks and make beats on the Triton that they had out on the sales floor.
Oh my God.
And then just save beats, then take them to a session at an actual recording studio and record our beats. That was the only way we could do it. We didn't have production equipment. So one day, this Filipino guy walks in there, and we're messing with it, and we're making a beat or whatever, and he teaches us what quantifying the beat was. He showed us a couple little things on the board and this, that, and the other. Real nice guy, and it really helped the production.
Yeah.
Turns out it was Chad Hugo.
Shut up.
It was Chad Hugo because the guy who worked there after he walked off was like, "Do you know who that was?" I was like, "Is it? No." He was like, "That's Chad Hugo from the fucking Neptunes." I was like, "Shut up!"
That's all
But I'd never known what he looked like.
Yeah.
Nicest, most humble guy.
Humble. He is the most
Salt of the earth type of dude.
Yes.
And I was really young back then. We're talking, that was a good 15, 16 years ago. Easy.
Wow.
I have no Chad Hugo stories to share whatsoever. I did wear Hugo Boss once.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I will say this. A lot of celebrities get a lot of bad raps because I've met a lot of celebrities. I'm from California. I've worked with some, rubbed shoulders with some, and most of them don't want to be bothered or talked to. If you give them your CD, they'll probably like, I don't have any time, talk to my PR person, whatever.
Yeah.
Like Chad, literally every time I see him, he's so cool. He is the coolest guy, so down to earth. And I just really respect people like that. Like, even at his level of success, he still is humble enough to say hello, take a picture, and, just give people like me a shot. This track that you guys just played, I'm not going to sell it. It's just something that's dear to my heart. And I just want to share it with the world because it's just, it's cool. It's a cool track. I'm happy. I'm honored. A lot of people cannot say it. I'm not trying to act like I'm all cool.
Yeah, for sure.
A huge producer like that took the time out of his life. I didn't pay him anything. I didn't think I was going to hear anything back. But
that speaks a lot to what he saw in your music. Because, Chad Hugo's not just going to put a remix behind something
he sure isn't.
that he doesn't believe in.
Yeah, and I'm forever grateful. So when I make it, I'm going to make sure that I continue to shout him out,
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And you can tell everybody, welcome to my lair.
Welcome to my lair.
Welcome to my lair. Butterfly lair. What?
That sounds so dangerous and dainty at the same
know.
time. The butterfly lair.
Yeah, the butterfly.
Like, you might go in and get tickled.
That's
real bad.
Tickled.
Like the little the fluttering of all the...
I
The
can't.
flutter. The fluttering of the fly.
You know what? As pretty as butterflies are, I think if I was surrounded by like 1,000, I'd probably freak out. That's not
New Mexico. That's
That's
where I
not
wanna
cool
go.
at any animal. Puppies are adorable, but put 1,000 of them on you. Right? That's any
I'd
animal
cry.
in mass numbers gets automatically scary.
That's because you like birds. So
You like birds?
The
movie
The
Birds.
birds.
Oh.
Because I don't like birds.
Jesus.
That movie
Oh,
is scary to me.
Yes, it's absolutely horrifying.
So exactly how did you now Butterfly is not your real name.
Yes, it
It
is.
actually is your real
You
name.
want to see my listen?
No, I'm gonna believe you.
I'm gonna bet him $20. This is for people like him.
No,
It's not a
'cause-
stage name. That's really
Okay, so
interesting.
that's cool.
Look at it.
So what's the story of how your parents named you then?
Both of my parents are musicians.
Okay.
I'm from California. If you know California people, musicians, most of them are weird hippies and they're
Yeah,
just
yeah,
very
yeah.
eclectic, and that's the story behind my name. All of my sisters have unique names. I have a sister named after a flower. Her name is Jasmine. I have a little sister, and her full name is Precious Forevermore.
Wow.
That's her real name. Like, I'm not even kidding you. So my parents were doing some type of drugs when they.
At least they picked a cool
Yeah.
insect like a butterfly. You know what I'm saying? It could have been like tsetse fly
Yeah.
Oh God.
or African killer bee.
Oh my
African
God.
killer
Oh,
bee.
man.
What's your,
Then you wouldn't even need it.
Right.
I mean,
you African killer bee? That's your name. That's what we gonna call that one right there.
we're going to call you Hungry Mantis.
I'm done.
Hungry
I'm weak. I'm logging off. Good night, folks. I'm going home now. Yeah. Would you guys ever name your kids? You guys have any children, by the way?
I do not.
Yeah, I do.
I do not.
How many do you have?
I have a tortoise.
3?
Or 5.
You have
or
oh my
10.
God. Tortoise are way more cheaper than children, so right on
Oh,
you,
yeah,
mate.
for sure.
How about you have 3?
Or 10.
You know what, you guys? This is what happens.
No, I really
when-
only have a tortoise.
Do they have unique names?
No, they don't.
Okay.
They don't.
Any juniors?
Yes.
Okay. How did I know? I knew you had a junior in there somewhere. How come you don't have any kids yet? May I ask?
Oh, it's not a
I
yet.
Tell you, she's.
Okay. The show isn't about me, but
Yes.
very quickly, I used to want kids when I was
Mhm.
younger. And then I got to a point where I realized that I only wanted kids because I thought that was what you do.
Mm-hmm.
It's what you're supposed to do. For a long time, I wanted kids because I kind of wanted to make my mom happy. But then my sister went ahead and had 3. My stepbrother had 2. So the grandkid card is filled for her.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something that I want for myself.
Yeah.
I just don't want children.
Yeah.
Word.
kids are
And me and my
not for
girlfriend talk
everybody.
about having tons of animals,
Yeah.
but probably no children. We're just gonna have goats so we can lie and say, yeah, we got kids.
Oh, I
Yo,
love
speaking
me.
of
They
animals,
babies. They baby
she
goats.
she was like, "Do you have any animals in there?" I was like,
Listen.
"Why in here?"
Listen.
Well, aside from Justin, nah.
But listen, everyone who knows me, if you invite me over to your house, your business, whatever, I don't care. I always ask, is there an animal? Because I'm the type of person that when I walk in the door, if
You
there's
wanna-
a
you
little
wanna know.
fluffy anything and it comes
So-
up to me, most likely I'm going to punt kick it across the room just by
Yes.
relaxing, so I don't
I knew
get-
we were friends for a reason.
I'm telling you, like, I'm just giving, hey,
Not an
asking
animal
the
person?
basics.
I told her there was a moose in here. She said, "Really?"
No, I did.
She said, "Really?"
I said, what did you say? No, I did say really. I'm lying.
Yeah.
I did say really. You know, I mean,
You should have let her believe it.
it could be
Yeah.
a dog named Moose. I don't know. I ask questions for a reason
moose.
because I don't know where,
It's
what
a
I'm going to get
legit moose.
into.
Could have been a
So
dessert.
so where does the heart come in?
That's my last name.
So your
That's
real
your-
name is Butterfly J Hart.
Yes.
What does
Okay.
the J stand for?
It's JAE.
I don't know.
Oh, it's JAE.
Yes.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
You have a very interesting butterfly J Hart.
Thank you.
Your parents
And
were
people ask
definitely
me if I'm
artists.
a stripper.
That
Aww.
doesn't.
He said, "Oh, why did you say oh?"
Because I mean, that's got to be a horrible thing to be constantly
Oh, let me
asked.
look at her shoes real quick. Nah.
It must get asked
I
frequently
appreciate-
enough where you
No,
brought it
no,
up on a radio show.
I'm not wearing high heels. I'm wearing some fake.
I was looking for
sandals.
glass bottoms,
No, with fish. In
I look for gold glitter.
gold glitter,
No glitter.
glitter.
random glitter. Like why you
Yeah.
have glitter on you? I just got off work. Like glitter and baby oil. Like what?
If
None
if
of
somebody
that.
has glitter on them, it's usually for one of three reasons. They're either A, a stripper, B, they work at a preschool, or C, they're just incredibly creative. There's one of those
could
three.
just
Or you
like
could be
glitter.
or you could be all three.
Very true.
You ain't never said, "Hey man, why you got all that glitter on you?" When the person was like, "I have no idea."
Oh my
You've
God.
never. That's never happened.
You know what's funny? I was dating a guy that didn't tell me he had a girlfriend. True story. And I used to love to put glitter like lightly on my arm, especially like in summer times because it makes women all like shimmery and glittery, whatever. I remember like him coming to give me a hug and I had a tank top on and he pushed me I'm like, what'd you push me for? And he was like, man, you got glitter on you? I'm like, what's wrong with glitter? Are you allergic? I didn't know until like 2 weeks later that the last time I had saw him, I had glitter, and when he went home to his girlfriend, he got in trouble because his girlfriend was like, "Why do you have glitter on you?" When she called me and told me, I didn't know he had a girlfriend, by the way. She was like, "Yeah, are you such and such?" I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "I'm his girlfriend, and do you wear glitter?" I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "Yeah, because I caught him 2 weeks ago, and I knew he was cheating on me." I was like,
You should have been like, no, like, yo. Nah, that
See,
was
if he
that
was
was
smart-
Sakina. That was Sakina that had the glitter on.
He
last
should have
week.
been like,
that wasn't
"Look,
me.
There's something I need to tell you. I'm a vampire. Okay, my real name's Edward. And I'm a shitty actor. Now you know the truth.
I should have said my name was Butterfly and I'm a man or something, and
Wow.
my reaction.
Yeah. So what you want?
What you?
Welcome to my lair.
Oh, damn.
You
I'm
know
a
what?
butterfly.
Yo,
my glittery
butterfly.
butterfly.
Glittery.
lair.
What?
Glittery.
What?
Glittery.
What your name is?
You okay?
call it my
Glittery
phone.
can officially be added to the list of words you can't say with a frown on your face.
Glittery.
Oh,
You can't say glittery and not smile.
Oh, you can't say. Oh, that's nice. I like it.
Glittery.
Glittery.
You can't. I immediately. I,
Yeah,
I
you're
can't
smiling.
do it. I tried
Lord.
it. It doesn't work.
I'm weak. Earlier today when I did another radio interview, this is like totally off topic.
No.
I was asked my opinion on that whole Mariah Carey situation.
So
Did
it
you guys
is-
see that?
Yeah, I saw the. Yeah, I did.
I thought it was amazing.
Listen. Let me say this. I told the host earlier. I was like, listen. I have to kind of watch what I say nowadays because I don't know where my career is going to go. And if I start bashing people, this could follow me into my future career. But
Well, you're sitting in a garage at the moment, so I think you're pretty okay to say whatever you want.
and it has like Christmas lights and it's lit. But
Just gonna put
still,
that-
you never know who's listening. You know, Mariah could be listening. We don't know.
If Mariah,
Hey,
Mariah,
Mariah.
if you're
Hey,
listening to the
Mimi.
Chocolate Milk and Waffle Show and you don't call in, I'm gonna be highly upset with you.
Hey, Mimi,
I still
girl,
ain't-
you know you did that. Anyway,
I still ain't forgave you for what you did to Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon is good though. He had money before her. He will always have money.
he's
so
fine.
I like anyway. So the question was, she asked me what was my opinion on that whole situation. She was like, you know, what do you think would happen? I was like, well, listen, I performed before, and when people do sound check before they perform, they do it for a reason to get the levels and stuff right. And if something is off, they'll get you where you need to be so you don't have flubs like that. But I told her, I said, I don't feel that there was anything wrong with the sound. I feel that Mariah just forgot her actual ad libs, and she said, "Forget it, F it. I'm just going to go ahead and just keep on."
Is that okay? Then I must have misunderstood what the incident was. I thought she was lip syncing to a track.
She was but listen. When they rehearse before, when celebrities rehearse before a show, the same way that they pretty much like most artists remix that same song before they perform it, so they can just perform it different ways and not just just do that one standard version. What happens with people like Mariah, when she lip syncs, she does different runs and does different notes, but you have to remember what notes go where and how you're singing this specific song. She forgot what lyrics were going where, and I think in her head she just said, "Forget it." But to me, I always thought that Mariah Carey could sing. I've always gave her the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, she's getting a little bit older, and maybe she's a little bit cuckoo, but I've heard her actually sing little riffs here and there. She just said, "Forget it." I don't know if she was drinking some Hennessy in the car.
She looked like she had a couple of
Somebody said she was smoking some of that green stuff. No shade, but when you're in front of millions of fans, you have to be mindful of,
especially when you're somebody like Mariah Carey, who the world is just dying to fry.
Come on,
they're looking for a reason to fry.
She could have hummed. If that was me, I would have hummed. If I was too good to sing, I would have been like, That song Emotions was one of her #1 hits. Yeah. And you cannot just stand up there and sashay and have your background dancers do the work for you. It was iconic, and she's smart, because even at the end of the day, people are going to be tuning in on her new show and watching, it to see her talk about it. But I just wouldn't want to ruin my career. I don't think they'll ever invite her back again. Like, I don't think they will ever
It's Mariah Carey. She's at the point in her career where, she's achieved diva status. Yeah. She's going to go down in history forever. And maybe that's part of it. Maybe there was a lack of preparation there because she's gotten comfortable.
I don't think so. I don't think it had nothing to do with them. I will not blame the network. I think
lack of preparation on her part. Because she clearly couldn't remember what went where.
Well, they were saying that she had somebody stand in for her and, go over like the sound check, because she was back in her trailer or whatever, probably drinking white Hennessy. But like, you have to, even as an artist, remember that things go wrong. I've seen Beyonce perform 1,000 times online, and when her mic goes out, they'll come and bring her another one. Or like, if something happens, if she forgets the word, she'll just pick it back up. Or that's.
You seen that video of Beyonce firing somebody in the middle of a performance because of the lights?
No.
She's wearing this outfit, and in the song, when the beat drops, her lights are supposed to come on the outfit, and they don't, and you hear her say lights. To the beat, lights, somebody getting fired, hey, on Everything I Love. Fired somebody from the stage.
Yeah.
It's a pretty funny video, because only Beyonce can fire a person.
Hello?
In the middle of a performance, and everybody's like, and didn't miss a beat.
And that person is just like,
Well, did you hear that? Well, Mariah Carey actually fired her main choreographer and the guy who's like in charge of her like sound checking or whatever. She fired him. She put the blame on him, and this guy has been rocking with her. His last name is Burrell. He's related to Kim Burrell, but I couldn't believe she would do something so petty. I think that, again, puts blame on somebody else other than herself, and that's just, diva or not, that's not professional. And
it would really look better in period if she was just like, you know what? I'm human.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
She said it doesn't matter because the song is #1 anyway. What?
That's the wrong attitude.
It was #1 anyway. Okay, well, anyway, moving on.
So what are you saying, that we could be subpar and?
But see, when you say that, when you look at what's on the radio now, almost everything is subpar now.
Yeah,
yes,
everything is subpar.
Yeah.
As I was saying it, I was hearing.
Yeah. Well, see, but this is the thing. When I hear people say there's a lane for everyone, that's a cop-out to me. I'm sorry. And I don't mean to be mean, especially with, like, these younger generation kids. Poor guys. Like, they don't know what music is. If you're born in 1990 anything, you do not know what real music is. And unfortunately.
Unless your parents were just heads and knew.
That's true.
What I mean? Like,
Now, this goes back to something that I said to you. And when I think about your artistry, I said, why did you do this instead of doing savage sex music? And you were like, what the heck is that? Because it's like, there isn't really a genre for R&B right now.
Yeah.
There is sex music.
Yeah.
That's pretty much, hey baby, can we smash? What?
Yeah, I
like
know.
there is no.
In the 90s, man, the R&B cats was trying to, I will give you the sun, the sky, the moon, and the mountains.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that ain't even your stuff. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm weak.
But it was a lot more romantic than Meet Me in the Alley.
Yeah. So how do you feel when you put something out like that and you knowing this is what you do you feel like this is directly like what you're against? Do you think that like when you're coming out with actual R&B, actual mood music, that you'll get lost in the shuffle because people are too busy desensitized by this?
No, I think it actually plays to my advantage because everyone who's heard Honey Baby Baby, they say, oh my God, I haven't heard anything like it. It's a very simple beat, is a very simple tempo. The lyrics are simple. I'm repeating the same thing. And I actually did that for a reason. I did not write a lot of lyrics because I wanted to channel Sade. Sade is notorious for repeating the same lyrics in her songs over and over again. And the song is still a hit. Sometimes a song doesn't have to have a whole bunch of like lyrics or 15 bars or whatever. But when I first came out, I was doing conscious music. I came out in 2013. 2014, I got a manager, and he took me from doing conscious rap to sexual Trina music. So that's out there. I had a music video. It was terrible. I was twerking. God help me.
Oh gosh, I need to see this.
No, it is forever deleted. And
George Lucas said the same thing about the Star Wars Christmas special.
Yeah.
But that's readily available.
If that video ever comes out, somebody's going to get a flat lawsuit. But I was just very unhappy, and I didn't want to do that. But I was told, like he was, I can't, I'm done. I was told, like he was asking, like, I mean, why wouldn't I, or like why didn't I do that type of music? Or it's just when I was singing those lyrics, they were very, very Trina, very Little Kim. I was doing it because I was told, okay, this is how you sell. You're sexy, you're hot, you got blonde hair, and we're going to put you out there. And I was under the impression, okay, well, I'm trying to, feed my kids and get out of Norfolk. But my spirit was like, nah, Butterfly, this isn't you. And so when I fired my team and I took about 6 months off before I started to record and stuff again, I said, you know what, when I get back out there, I'm going to start doing music that I like. So I started performing songs that I was writing before that debacle, and I just got back to who I was. But last year when I wrote Honey Baby Baby, I just freestyled the song. I was working with a producer who called me over to write some songs for him, actually. And I ended up writing the lyrics to Honey Baby Baby on spot. I was like, you know what? This isn't a song for a guy. This is a song for me. Let me get that. And so I just fell in love with it. But again, I didn't put the song out until almost 6 months after I recorded it, because in my mind, I was thinking no one's going to care about Honey Baby Baby. This is different. It's not fun enough. It's not sexy. It's not trap music. I don't know if people will like it. But again, it's kind of working to my advantage because people are saying, it's so cool, especially because I brought it out around the holiday season. This is a very like a holiday, family come together type of song, not like get hype in the summer. But even still, I think this song will kind of last for years to come, and I'm hoping that it actually does well because it's like my baby project.
Yeah, you did drop it around my cuffing season start time.
Oh, yes. I said everybody needs a Honey Baby Baby. Hello. Everyone needs a little Honey Baby Baby, male or female. So, yeah, I just love it.
I think it's a good time to kick over. We're almost at the bottom of the hour. We'll be taking our break. So let's play Honey Baby Baby, and then we'll kick a couple more songs, and we'll come back at the top of the hour with more from Butterfly.
Butterfly J Hart. Ew.
Shawty bad, her body bang. Shit tight, fits right, that's the shit a nigga like.
Yeah, I'm digging your vibe. Tell me what is your motives? Have a drink for this moment. What is it that you're doing? Got me thinking about me and you and
Bubble baths, bring drops, pour a glass, hot sex, pour it up, trip the shit you like that wall. You know you bad, killing shit, body bang, body bang, murder mommy, body bang.
and you notice, acting like you don't notice.
I see you all in the mirror, posing up for those pictures, showing out that ass, telling me to come get it. Yeah. True life, my porn star in the night. Know the shit that I like. Body like a ballerina gymnast. Imagine how the sex be like. Always gotta do me right. Got a nigga wanna throw rice. We chopping it up, hibachi. Doing things that we can't tell. She popping for real. Molly, going in and out like a motel. Customer getting that work from a bum bitch. Pussy that squirts. Never no feeling that's better. Sex is so good that we curse. Red light specials. We doing shit inappropriate. Then most of him, I hope he gets to another level of intimate. Better than the normal bullshit they do. Call sex, but it don't answer to you. My bitch, honestly, get it too. Wait for a nigga like me coming through. True. Love how she doing her thing. No limits, man. Her pussy the masterpiece. Got a nigga like dang. Give her the ring. And she know it. Acting like she don't notice. A niggas like her Instagram. Cause her body biggity bang.
Bubble baths, raindrops, pour a glass, hot sex, pour it up, dripping shit you like that raw. You know you bad, killing shit, body bang, body bang, murder mommy, body bang.
And you notice, acting like you don't notice.
Yeah, I see you all in the mirror, posing up for those pictures, showing out that ass, telling me to come get it. Yeah. Unfair. Man, I swear to God she unfair. Bad bitch, good pussy, bomb head, she unfair. Other bitches be open though, she do dirt behind closed doors. Unless it be on that balcony for the airplanes up in the clouds to see. Those thick lips be arousing me. Love it when she be going downtown on me. She know poppy like it sloppy. Roger that, she copy. Not every bitch that I be fucking with be having me going they rock me. But you know that. Tell them with the hoes to hold that, fall back, you on that. And you mean that I seen that face you be giving them when they be trying to be in my space. Know her body bang about to catch a case. If any bitch try to take a place, but we not having that, baby, no way, no day. Oh, wait, let me guess. You told your friends now they wanna know about the sex. They seriously curious how we do a thing, so let's invite them over while we doing our thing. Show them a thing or two. Show them the shit that we do again and again. That body biggity bang.
Bubble baths, raindrops, pour a glass, hot sex, pour it up, dripping shit you like that what? You know you bad, killing shit, body bang, body bang, murder mommy, body bang.
And you know it, acting like you don't notice.
Yeah, I see you all in the mirror, posing up for those pictures, showing out that ass, telling me to come get it.
Shawty bad, her body bang, shit tight, fits right, that's the shit a nigga like.
Yeah, I'm digging your vibe. Tell me what is your motives? Have a drink for this moment. What is it that you're doing? Got me thinking about me and you and yeah, I'm feeling your vibe.
My pen bars are memoirs within pen bars. Men scars, doped off little hope become enlarged. Cringe hard, after judgment the gavel hit. Forced to be on their way without a travel kit. Tell me who could imagine having to fathom this. Living a level above the devil's lavish crib. Many consider the tombstone in a gravel pit. For a taste of freedom, my role, African's advocate. My pen bars are memoirs within pen bars. Men scars, doped off little hope become enlarged.
Cringe hard, after judgment the gavel hit. Forced to be on their way without a travel kit. Cold introduction, they ain't even a half of it. When you have addicts having fits, knowing they have to sit without having a fix. Oblivious as they flash a pic of you sideways. Mentally you can't scratch the itch. Life ain't that a bitch. Rolling your blacking tips across the paper for your prints to be documented. Soon after this is silence. Just you and the jaggedness of thoughts you haven't heard in forever. Life has been that intense. My pen bars are memoirs within pen bars. Men scars doped off little hope become enlarged. Cringe hard, after judgment the gavel hit. Forced to be on their way without a travel kit. Tell me who could imagine having to fathom this? Living a level above the devil's lavish crib. Many consider the tombstone in the gravel pit. For a taste of freedom, my role, African's advocate. My pen bars are memoirs within pen bars. Men scars, doped off little hope become enlarged. Cringe hard, after judgment the gavel hit. Forced to be on their way without a travel kit. As he expressed his concern to his brother, how it seemed like forever has now become a sojourn. Through the Quran and will of Allah, his lessons learned. Graduating from the school of hard knocks, his tassel turned. Release paper diploma, his stomach churns. Just the thought of leaving Oz, the fear. What if return is his will for my life? Picking a cigarette, burning his scrubs, rubs his head full of stress. Attempts to discern what plays his cranium, saying while I'm here, I'm the best Muslim. Never thinking about what rules to bend or abusing them. Everyone who has ever loved me, I'm confusing them. Cause when I'm out, all the right decisions, I'm never choosing them. Instantly, I'm refusing them. Like I can never seem to diffuse the mentality of the streets. I'd rather lose than win. This is bid number 2. I cannot do again what's ruining our people. I pray I never see you again. My pen bars are memoirs within pen bars. Men scars doped off little hope become enlarged. Cringe hard, after judgment the gavel hit. Forced to be on the way without a travel kit. Tell me who could imagine having to fathom this? Living a level above the devil's lavish crib. Many consider the tombstone in the gravel pit. For a taste of freedom, my role, African's advocate.
Hey guys, Matt and Justin here. Do you like things that are funny? Do you like music? Do you like talk? Well, we've got it all on Good Morning You Drunks.
How do you feel about double middle fingers?
I don't like them, but I will accept them.
Oh, Monday nights, 8 p.m., Good Morning You Drunks, only on our station, Radio Free Radio, RadioFradio.com.
We promise we're not going to give you double middle fingers.
RadioFradio.com. Take 16.
It's the chocolate milk and waffle show. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get it on. Who are these guys? It's my theme music. Every good hero should have some.
Hey, welcome in. Here on Radio for Radio. Go tell a friend. Went to Raleigh, Georgia. Bring them in. We got so many things to talk about, so let's begin. Putting the highlight on local life on Thursdays, 8 at night. Hope you feeling alright, cause tonight we gon' get you right. Yeah, show you right. We gon' laugh, joke, talk, rinse, repeat. We gon' keep it real chill, plus get deep. Ain't no topic off limits, no knock off a gimmick. 10 times out of 9, you'll be fine when we finish. We get talented, hard to get artists to target that audience. Talk accomplishments of those who get no acknowledgement. The studio be hot in the summertime, studio be cold in the winter. And though the chair a bit dusty, it be a throne when we enter. Have a seat with us, chocolate milk and waffles, come and eat with us. 2 whole hours, turn your speakers up. And before we get it started, just repeat it thus. It's on chocolate milk and waffle show. Yeah. It's the chocolate milk and waffle show. We got George, we got Terrell, we got milk, that's chocolate. We got beautiful buttery waffles, just the way your mama used to make them.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
And we're back.
Show. That's what it is.
Butterfly still here.
Well, he pointed at me, so I started talking.
Oh my gosh. We're back. We're lit.
We're back
You guys call in.
for the second half of the action-packed Romantic.
You're in my lair.
We're a rom-com. The Chocolate Milk and Waffles show.
He
on
likes that.
radio, fradio.com.
Boom.
What's good, people?
What's new? What's up? What's popping?
We'd like to draw your attention to the new phone number we have at the radio station. If you'd like,
Well, we got a
we
caller?
do have a caller.
What?
Apparently, that person doesn't need the number.
Oh, hey,
Go ahead, caller. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Welcome to my lair.
This is Wolby from Portsmouth.
What up, Wooby? That's my homeboy.
What
What's
up,
good?
butterfly?
What's going on?
What's going on with you?
What you doing?
Chilling right now. You know how I do it.
What you drinking now?
Not on the air. Yeah, what's going on? I see you up there doing your thing. I told you that song was going to be a hit, man.
I know. We're up here talking about it, discussing it. They love it. George just heard it for the first time. He likes it, right?
Yeah, I like the track.
It's all right.
Oh, you stop hating.
No, I like the track.
I like the glitter at the end.
Some of this, all right.
It had a real nice, like, calm, mellow groove to it. Feel like what's the word? Like I don't know, like I'm cleaning the kitchen with my girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm washing and she
Baby.
drying the dishes.
I know, right? Like looking back
Hey,
at her, she putting something in the oven.
And we look at each other with that sitcom smile and shake our heads at each
Hey,
other.
honey, baby.
You.
Hey.
Give me a slice of that apple
You got
pie.
the apron on, too.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Give me a
my
slice of that
red
apple-
and
give me a
white
slice of
plaid
that apple pie.
says "Kiss the Cook."
So what do you think about my song, Honey Baby Baby?
Oh, I love it. You know, I loved it from day one. Before everybody else heard it, you had me in the car going crazy about it.
Thank you so much. I mean, I'm hoping it does what I want it to do. You know, it's all in God's hands right now, you know?
She wants it to welcome her better to her live.
Oh, my God. He is over here. He's a mess. I'm going to have to just block him out for the rest of the show.
Terrell will pick a catchphrase
and stick
Kill
with
it.
it.
and stick with it for the entire 2-hour duration of the show.
Oh, my God. OCD much?
Nope.
Well, thank you so much for calling in. You want to, like, plug anybody or say what's up to anyone before
Yeah,
you
you
go?
want to give a shout out before you go?
I'm giving you all the love tonight. It's your night, man. I'm throwing all the love to you. Keep it up. Much success to you, and, you know, you're on your way.
Thank you, babe. You have a good night.
Peace.
You too.
All right. That's love, man.
All right.
I love
So, Terrell, what's the number again? 525. I used to have the old one memorized,
Yeah.
and then when they got
And when
switched
when
it
I
on me.
finally memorize it,
I know.
they want to change it on a brother.
How come I'm not even 525-3276, you guys?
he has
One
it
more
on
time. That's
paper.
525-3276.
Yes, calling right now. We're over here having a
And
good
by the
time.
time
Questions,
By the
comments,
time I
and
remember, they're going to
concerns.
change it.
Oh my gosh.
Press 1 for chocolate, 2 for waffles,
And then 3 for the glitter. Ew.
3 for the glitter.
That's just that "ew" at the end was just
I always say that.
"ew."
You know what I do, you guys? Every time I perform, I do 2 things. So I'll be like, hey, you guys, how you guys feeling tonight? Then I'll be like, hey, fellas, if you feel good tonight, let me hear you say yo. And they say yo. And I say, ladies, if you feel good tonight, let me hear you say ew, ew. They say ew, ew. It's just my thing. It's so funny. Look at his face.
Yeah, that's the sound I make when somebody bring me broccoli and Brussels sprouts. Ew.
Ew, ew. I'm saying ow, but I'm saying it like ew. Anyway, whatever. You have to get the butterfly lingo in your... What you looking at? Oh, my God. He is so creepy.
Thank you. I
Creepy.
appreciate that. In your Facebook
I
2017.
know, he's worked entirely too hard for the title of creepy for you to just throw it around.
Yeah,
loosely.
right?
Earn that.
Speaking of which, you used to rap, huh?
Yeah.
Spit some bars.
Oh, my God.
But she rapped on the first track she played.
Ew.
Come on, spit some bars.
I can't freestyle.
You don't have to freestyle. Give me something
know how
old.
to-
Give me something old.
Well, I can do the song you just heard, a little bit of that.
Now I want to hear something different.
Oh my God, I haven't rapped in so long. Let me see.
I don't know what to tell you. The waffle has spoken.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm just gonna do that one because that's all I got. I mean, I'm blank.
Go
You put me on
for it.
spot. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Everything I am, the epitome of me. Colors that collide like the blue in the sea. Unique in every way, yeah, there's only one me. Born in California, made at home in KCCC. Hi, don't be confused by the aura. The globe is real bright, makes you want to blow off. Some shades for the night, sweet, sweet like sugar. Don't believe the hype, huh? Yeah, right. Crushing like tons. Bring me what you worthy, don't bring me back no once. Knew a long time, real young. This world can be what's scary. Not for everyone, every girl wants stilettos. rules. I just was for fun. So the next time that you see me, I'll be jamming on the one. Hey.
Hey.
Jamming on the one. Jamming on the one. Jamming on the one. Jamming on the one.
I guess I'm so rusty.
So now you said you used to do conscious rap.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know you said you felt uncomfortable when you switched to do the Trina sexy style or whatever.
Yeah.
How did your friends that knew you as a conscious rapper take to it when you did that switch?
They didn't. Most of my friends were very unhappy. Because I tagged a lot of people in it, and I got calls and emails and texts like,
what are you doing?
Girl,
What is
girl,
this?
are you smoking nowadays? I mean, what's happening to you out there in Virginia? You scared? I'm gonna come and get you. I got a ticket. Come back to California. What's wrong? Everybody was worried. I mean, I'm not a child. You know, I'm grown. I'm an adult. I can do what I want to. But everybody knew someone was influencing me, and for what reason is what they were trying to get to the bottom of. And I'm just like, oh, you know, I'm fine. I'm turning up. We're having a good time. I was drinking and smoking, doing things that like I hadn't did in years, like years. But I was under the advisement of somebody that I didn't really like too much. But I just knew that it just wasn't the lane I was trying to go down, because once you do something like that, it's going to be hard. If Little Kim wanted to start doing gospel music, it would be very hard for her, if you know what I mean.
Especially looking like she's looking right now. She can barely open her mouth up without ripping stitches. And I bet if she smiled too hard, it'll just crack.
Oh, my God. It's so
just
sad.
Crack like a porcelain doll. She'll look like Annabelle.
Now I got to start
looking crazy. She
I
looked
can't.
crazy.
No,
I
she
feel
really
bad for
does.
what she's done to herself.
Yeah.
There's some really, not to get off subject, but there's some underlying issues there.
Yeah, there
you know what I
is.
mean? Nobody does that to themselves because they're happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Michael Jackson was a very unhappy man.
Guy.
Any
Yeah.
way you slice it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody knows what it's like to be famous from the time you're 5 years old.
They don't. Yeah.
Nobody knows what that's like, you know, to be that famous.
And to have the pressure.
Literally your whole life. You know what I mean? Literally your whole life.
Yeah. So you see with Little Kim's issue, she's always said that she was a Latina woman trapped in a black woman's body.
Yeah.
So this whole skin bleaching and having
looks
that's what
very
she says.
yeah, she looks very unhappy. Like
quote me. She says she's a Latina woman trapped in
a
a black woman's body, and she knows like a little bit of Spanish, just like broken black people Spanish. It sounds
yeah, she used to
terrible,
throw it into the rhyme scheme every once in a while, little Spanish here and there.
Yeah, so that's
almost
that's
every
she,
New York rapper did that though.
She looks a little like scary. Like she's
like
not
that.
okay.
That doll from what's that doll from that movie?
Annabelle.
No, that like rides the bicycle and he has like the mask.
Oh,
on.
from Saw. Yeah, she
Jesus
do look
Christ.
like the little doll from Saw.
No shade, but shade.
She actually does.
Yeah. He likes that kind of look. He's
Nah,
I mean,
no.
Yes,
she's like one hard smile away from asking you why so serious.
Want to play a game? It's like what?
Yeah, I'm serious, you know. But her fans, I mean, diehard fans are gonna love you regardless. Even when Michael went from black to Asian, you know, everyone
She
still
said
loved
black
him.
to Asian.
He was an Asian man. He died an Asian man. You know, rest in peace, Michael Jackson. We love you, but he is an Asian man.
Yeah, and ultimately, nobody does these things to themselves because they're happy.
They don't.
You know what I mean? We had this conversation on the show last week. We were talking about how, in particular in America, we are so obsessed with celebrity that we elevate these celebrities to these unrealistic heights. And in doing so, we forget they're people just like us dealing with drama and stress and heartaches just like everybody else. You know what I mean? So when we hear a celebrity died of a drug overdose, we immediately say, oh, too much money, didn't know what to do with it.
Exactly.
No,
It's their
too much
teams.
money and too many problems to drown in too many drugs, man.
And your team, your support
Yeah.
system, that plays a big factor. Like I could never see Beyonce losing her mind and doing crack because her parents have their minds together. Now Lindsay Lohan, we all knew she was going to turn up like that because look at her mother
but
and
there's
her
a reason
father.
why a Lindsay Lohan and a Britney Spears go off the deep end and a Hillary Duff is fine.
Yeah, that's
and it's
true.
in the parenting.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Blame Disney.
And like you said,
And Disney.
the
Oh my
support
God.
team.
Disney.
Don't get me on Disney, honey.
And damn
because-
Jonas Brothers, man.
Ooh,
Disney. Mickey Mouse is the Hitler of
Yes,
the media world.
It really is. It really is. I mean,
South
even
Park did a great job satirizing that. Like
I haven't
when
seen
they
it yet.
first bought the Star Wars rights from Lucas back in the day, Mickey Mouse was like, I own the Death Star, I own Tatooine, I own all this shit. If I want to ride down Main Street on a fucking TomTom, I can do that.
Oh.
'Cause I'm the mouse, bitch.
Oh.
Shit was hilarious.
my
It was hilarious. Best episode ever.
I'm so weak, but it's true. I
But it's
can't
true.
name one Disney character or whatever, persona or personnel, whatever they're called, like that hasn't lost their mind. I mean, even Raven Simone, you know, she doesn't know what. She's not black. She's not an American. Well, who are you then? I don't know.
She's
what,
Raven.
I don't even want to claim her as an Earthling.
Me either.
Let alone
She's Raven.
But she doesn't like people with the name Walamundria, so we're
Watermelon.
But yeah, she wears her hair like a ghetto girl. I don't.
Her name's
understand.
Raven. Her name's Raven. It's not like it's Beth. I mean, your name's Raven. What the fuck is wrong with you, you hypocrite?
You're all haters. You're hating on Raven. How dare you?
but
why Disney? Why did you do this?
But going back
people?
to that, even being on the Disney Channel, I believe that those parents sell their kids to Disney for a paycheck, obviously, because those kids lose more than half of their money to their parents taking their money and saying that we're building a trust fund for you. When you turn 21, you're going to have millions. They get, like Nick Carter was talking about that. He wasn't on the Disney Channel though, but him and his brother Aaron, he was saying that he had millions of dollars that was unclaimed. He went to his parents and they were like, well, you know, those limousine rides, you know, that the big house we've been living in, you know, that your money's gone, honey. And he said he flipped out. You know, it goes down to parenting. If your parents are scandalous, they'll sell you. You know, they'll sell your soul. They'll sell their own soul just for a paycheck.
I mean, you saw Macaulay Culkin's parents left him in the house while they went to Paris. That was just fucked up.
I cannot.
But
for days.
But see, he had practice with that though. He based a career off of being alone for days.
That's
fair
true.
enough.
So it was training for the films.
I know.
I mean, that's why when part 2 came around and he got lost in New York, I was like, "You good?
Yeah.
You good?
You protected yourself with a can of paint. I think you'll be all right."
Yeah,
and he's best friends with Michael Jackson. What else do you expect?
Yeah, that
I
was.
love Michael though. Well, you know, most of my friends. Shout out to my friends, all of my friends. Hey, Heavenly,
Shout out to
hey,
friends.
Stacey,
Shout
hey,
out to
all my friends. I
Hey,
love you guys.
Leroy.
All
How
my
many of us have the
Listen.
friends?
What's up, Stephanie?
Everyone-
Ones we can depend on.
Everyone that's been supporting, now listen. My friends have been telling me because they're the reason why I'm pushing this single. They're the reason why I came out of hiding and I'm, you know, pursuing this music career.
And why she stopped twerking.
Oh, honey, no. Jesus is the reason I stopped twerking. And my grandmother, I said, my grandmother sees that video, she going to come and whoop me all the way from Texas.
No twerking for baby Jesus now.
Not for the Lord, honey.
Not in the pews. Not in the pews.
But I have a wonderful support system. You know, he was asking me earlier about one of my friends. Was it him or you? I forget. Who was asking me about what was my friend's opinion about my music when I was first doing that style of music that was more racy and sexual, and they were just like, "We love you, but nah." Like, if I would have like put that,
because they knew you.
Yeah, they know me, but and friends are supposed to support you anyway because I wasn't hurting anybody. I was just doing something that they know wasn't me.
Right.
But right now, promoting this song and going down the avenue that I'm going, people are actually buying the single, even though it's just 99 cents. That's still 99 cents that you don't have to, you know, pay to support me. And my friends told me, they keep telling me, when you make it, when you're famous, when you're big, don't forget us, you know, and we'll be right there with you. And I'm like, I'm happy because I know when I do make it, whether if I'm going to be producing or songwriting, because I think somebody asked me a second ago what I really want to do with my music. I don't want to be an artist. I don't want to be a singer. I want to be a songwriter, producer, and I also want to be a motivational speaker, which is something that I've done before. I love helping people. I love giving advice. When I was in the radio last year, I was a radio host for only for a couple of months, but it was a great experience for me. I was able, my segment was about love, and I was able to give people my real advice and my real opinion about their questions on love. For example, somebody asked me like, "Oh, my girlfriend's cheating on me, and I caught her. This is the first time. What should I do?" I didn't say, "Oh, just leave the hoe and just go, you know, have an orgy with a whole bunch of girls." No, I said,
that would have been my advice.
Listen.
Welcome to my life.
I cannot. Yeah, I cannot.
I'm sorry.
He's not gonna let that go. Hashtag welcome to my lair. Okay.
Yes.
You better make sure.
See, now you took it to another level now.
Oh my God.
Hashtag welcome to my lair.
Where you can take it in your Facebook.
I can't. Oh, whoa. And the show takes a dramatic turn, everyone. But
thank you, Butterfly.
No, that's
back
all
to
you.
our guest.
We
should be good hosts.
Oh my God. the advice that I gave that gentleman was not to leave her. I was like, sit down, talk to her. If you put in time and effort, I mean, listen, everybody is cheating nowadays. Everybody's lost their damn mind. People get married, they get divorced the next month. Love isn't what it used to be. You know, we don't have that.
Is real.
It really is. And men are male. There's male thoughts too. And I happen to find each and every one out here in Virginia. Shout out to all the male thoughts that keep approaching me and wasting my time.
What up, thoughts be thoughtin'? Thoughts be
But,
thoughtin'.
you know, love isn't the same. And so, you know, when I had that platform to talk about something that I'm really passionate about, because I know I want to get married. I know what I want my ideal husband to be. So I want to be able to, you know, share that with people all over the world. You know, just outside of just love, just in general with life, my struggle. I was homeless before. I was actually homeless.
Me too.
I was
legit.
Like for real. Me and my oldest daughter, it was no joke. And I don't have the support of my parents. I've been on my own for a very long time, since I was 13, and I pretty much have experienced everything from rape to physical abuse in relationships. Just not being, I don't trust anybody. There's not one person except for my children that I trust. No shade. When I tell people if we're going to do business, I'm not going to trust you. So you don't take offense, you know, if we're close, but we're not that close.
Yeah.
Now I make associates. I welcome new associates, but friends, I have to be able to put my purse there, walk away, and have money just out in my purse and come back and know that not a dollar's been touched for me to trust you.
Well,
you know
never be around my family.
You know, that's something as minor as that, but it takes a lot for me to trust you, because nowadays people they'll shit on you, if I can say that. I'm sorry, guys.
You can. I know we're on the internet. You're good.
Okay, they will take advantage of you, and that's why I'm rolling solo right now. I could pay someone to manage me. I can pay someone to do everything I'm doing on my own, but because I don't trust anybody.
But you've been down that route.
I have.
Right.
I have, and I want to talk about something too. Being a female in the music industry sucks.
I can only imagine being a female in America in particular.
Yeah.
So, listen to me, you guys. When I first got into the music industry and the way I was discovered was just randomly. It seems like people find me randomly, and I just whatever. I was brand new, just got over a big breakup. I was new to Virginia. I was trying to make a name for myself, meeting people, and I had recorded like my first song a couple of months prior before I met this guy that was managing me, and I was completely lost. And so I didn't know that every time a photographer came up to me and said, hey, I want to take some free pictures of you to help you with your career, I didn't know that most of these guys were trying to build a portfolio of me for their own selves, you know. And every producer that told me, hey, come to my studio, I'll record you for free. When I got there, it wasn't them trying to record me. There was them trying to get it in with me in my layer, if you know what I mean. So I didn't know any of these things. I have guys right now that hate me because I didn't sleep with them, because I didn't give them a chance, because it took me a while, because I was the yes girl. Oh, you okay? Yes, I'll be right there. Yes. Oh, thank you so much for the free pictures. I'm like, after a while, I came to realize that these guys are doing these things for their own benefit and not for me. They weren't shouting me out. They weren't producing said pictures. That where's my photos? You took 1,500 pictures. Where's my pictures?
Right.
He's over here in a dark corner with them. Pause. You know,
and in the lair.
He like
in the lair.
He all up in his lair.
Hello. So I just realized that when I come out this time, until I find that producer or that label that I'm secure with and comfortable with, and my team, I'm just gonna do what's best for me. I'm very, very, very talented. I'm a graphic artist, so I do all my own graphics, my own flyers, my own promotion. I even bought my own equipment at the end of 2014. I said, you know what, I'm sick of these producers just harassing me. I started recording myself. I got my headphones at home, have my microphone, I have Fruity Loops, I used to record myself, man, because I'm like,
I mean, technology and the internet have made it so that record labels are becoming almost obsolete at this point.
Very true.
You know, when you have an artist like Chance the Rapper, who has achieved phenomenal success by completely refusing to sign with a major. You know, he's his own manager. He doesn't pay a manager. He handles it all himself.
I would love to be a successful indie artist, but again, I don't want to be an artist. I want to be a successful songwriter, but I know that people have to see me, hear my music. But also this go around, I invested a lot of money in this one song. All my other music, I just put it on YouTube, Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, and I met this mentor last year before I released Honey Baby Baby. He was like, so have you copyrighted this track? You know, have you fully protected it? Do you have a contract with the producer and the engineer? I mean, anything can happen. He was like, Butterfly, this song is freaking gold. Like, you got to protect it. You wrote the lyrics, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you know what? He's right. And that's why I didn't just put it out there. People will go from being your friend to being jealous and to being envious overnight. Like, overnight. You weren't there for me.
May not take that long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you weren't there for me from day one. Don't try to holler at me now. That's where I am. I'm a boss. I'm going to be a CEO. One day I'm going to be a really big name, God willing. I say that humbly, but I'm going through all this so that I can teach other people what to look out for.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and like you were saying, Chance the Rapper doesn't need no label. You know, he can tell other people what he did to make it, and people can emulate their own career from somebody like him. That's what I want people to do with me. Like, when I write my book, which I don't know, I'm going to start writing it, but I'm going to do it soon, telling people about how I went from being homeless, how I went from being abused, you know, having 2 kids, losing them, and I'm still persevering. You know, I'm not giving up. Like, this music game can eat me alive, but I'm not going to allow. I'm having fun with this show.
Yeah, you should.
I'm having. I'm
if you're not having
guys.
fun, it ain't even worth it.
Yeah, you know, people
real.
take things too seriously. I'm not doing any open mics or anything right now. I'm just cooling. When people ask me, like you guys ask me, I'm coming through. Okay, it all depends on what the platform is, how it makes me feel. Is it a good look for me? You know, you won't see me at Shaka's or Norva or anything like that. That's not really what I'm trying to do right now, because I want people to just to hear my song on a smaller scale, hear my other tracks I'm going to come out with, and then possibly be able to get these tracks heard by somebody who wants to buy my future music.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
There's a lot of money in songwriting.
Yeah.
It really is.
As successful as Neo has been as an artist,
and
the bulk of his success
and you'd be
comes from his
surprised by who
songwriting.
Who's one of the top songwriters?
Sia.
Not
She's
even Sia.
amazing, though.
But no,
like,
this is somebody.
Sia has written like stuff you wouldn't have even guessed that she wrote.
And somebody else, freaking Kwame.
Yes,
Kwame, the guy that used to rap,
and DJ Quick.
Yep.
You know who's
DJ
you know
Quick?
who wrote
Yeah.
for you know
From
who
Bay
wrote for
Area?
SWV?
Who?
Redman.
Yep.
Noble.
Yep.
On everything.
Are you serious?
People you wouldn't even imagine. But like I gained a new respect for Sia recently because I watched like a mini interview with her because I got curious as to why she covers
her face
with
that wig.
And it's mostly because of that. She says the music, that's why like if you watch her videos, other random people will be wearing the wig because those emotions attached to that song can apply to anyone. Anyone can be Sia is kind of her whole philosophy.
I like
she says,
that.
I went to Target the other day to buy makeup. Nobody even knew who I was. She's like, I like it like that. And she's a multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
She wrote she's written choruses for Eminem. She wrote Chandelier, like songs that you wouldn't have even guessed were hers. And you're like, oh wow, like her resume is bananas.
I believe it.
Bananas.
That's dope. But that's why I want to be a songwriter / producer, so I can just be behind the scenes. I mean, half the time they make more money than the artists do, and they have a longer career. Like I know Missy Elliott doesn't have to put out another track. She is good just from her songwriting alone.
Right.
And that's, you know, I want to emulate my career the same way. You gonna say something?
Yeah, you hit on something that I kind of have a problem with.
What?
And not with you per se, but me being a guy and when I genuinely, like if I believe in an artist like yourself and I genuinely want to help you, and I've had females to have to deal with the guys that are pursuing them with ulterior motives, it's like I get the backlash of that, like, nah, you know, I'm good. And I'm like, I'm just trying to help you. Believe me, I'm good over here.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Do you ever have that problem where you feel like because of what you dealt with in the past that you're almost scared to work with somebody?
I am.
You are.
Yeah, and I say that like almost proudly. It's pretty shady, but
no, it's not shady.
It was just
so you're protecting yourself.
It was just something that was just brought up with a friend of mine on his Facebook timeline. He was like, you know, everyone needs a team pretty much. Like you can't be who you are without a team, or a CEO is nothing without a team. Me, like literally, I understand that there's different ways for you to get to where you want to be in life. Me, because I've already experienced not even 1% of what the music industry really is. I said to myself, okay, it's going to be this one track. I'm going to invest all the money I can into it. I just order my CDs, and when I get my CDs, I'm gonna give you guys some CDs, by the way, and a poster to put it right there.
Word.
And it's gonna be glittery. I said I'm gonna invest everything on my own. I already know what it takes to get my music out there. You have to talk to everyone. You have to put your music out everywhere on Facebook, on social media, on Twitter. I know what it takes. Because I've rubbed elbows with certain people that are actually in the music industry. I'm just kind of waiting to see what they are going to say or do to help me right now. But I'm not asking nobody for nothing. I'm not at that level. But when it comes to men who have approached me in the past, I think my rep out here is that Butterfly is a bitch, don't mess with her. I have went from being disrespected to be respected, where guys know not to cross me. Like literally, I will verbally tear you alive. If you come at me with, hey, you know, what's going on? You know, come to the studio, I want to work with you. If I get in there and it's some F
candles
stuff
are lit,
on,
incense burning.
I'm going to get my phone. We're going to go Facebook Live, and I'm going to roast you to the high heavens. Like, look at this clown cornball back here trying to set something up. Women beware. So for all you men out there who trying to do this F stuff, I'm not going to say the word, with these women, shame on you, because it's making a bad rep, like you said, for people like you.
I believe the word you're looking for is fuck shit.
Yeah, I don't want to say that, but
I can say
it just makes things
but it's
harder.
true, and it's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
I don't put no little bells and whistles on it. It's fuck shit.
It is.
Because it especially if you're under the guise of helping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, come over. I'll do your photo shoot. Yeah, I'll record a track for you. Yeah.
I'd rather pay you, or we can do trade for trade. I'm notorious for doing a trade for trade.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to do a beat for me? Boom. Okay, well, I'll do a free photo session for you. Oh, you want to do my graphics for me? Okay, I'll braid your hair next Tuesday. I'm notorious for that. I love to keep my money.
But see, that's cool. Now, see, stuff like that, I love. I love when artists can do that.
Yeah.
And when I know people that have a problem with it, it's like, dude, why do you have such a problem with it?
Yeah. I mean, there's ways for everybody to get what they need. You don't have to just pay somebody something. But again, you know, free with me, I'm not with that anymore. I used to always be like, oh, what can I get for free? Nah. Free with the female in the music industry or in general. If a guy tells me, Butterfly, I have a truck for you, I'm going to say, oh, my God, he's about to take me to Tijuana. Things are about to go down. You know what I mean? Because I know this truck is not going to be free. Something's about to pop off. So, you know, I don't get free stuff anymore. And I'd rather just be known as a hard-working artist, not a female, you know.
Artist.
Yeah, you know what I mean? From Virginia, who's grinding her way to the top. I mean, I'm telling you, I support people, but I stopped supporting people because I realized that they're more about, okay, well, if she doesn't support me, I'm not going to support her. How about we just support everybody? So I just said, you know, I'm going to stop supporting just everybody and just entirely. I don't pick and choose who I support. It's just, if you move a certain way, I like your aura. I'm down with you, period. I'm cool. Everybody who knows me, I am cool. I will give you my last dollar. I just want us all to eat. I want us all to be successful. Black, white, Asian, Filipino, whatever, rainbow colored. We all have a purpose on this earth. And when I leave out from this earth, I want people to say, dang, you know, Butterfly is mad cool.
She made a difference.
Yeah, she made a difference. You know, she's talented, but yet humble. And I'm just not going to, you know, get what I want from laying on my back. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I've done that before. I got some free stuff, but when you're sitting back and you're saying, damn, man, this guy can talk about me to all of his friends, which guys do, and women do it too. People can be quite petty. I started to lose who I wanted to be, and I started to lose the essence of who I wanted to become. And so I took some time off. I'm back now. I'm happy, you know. I'm my own team, one woman army, but I still have support from people like you guys and other people who are my fans and my followers. And again, it's just one single I'm promoting right now, but it's my baby. Yeah. And whatever pops off, it pops off. You know.
Are there plans for a full-length project in the future?
I'm going to be working on 2 more songs. I just linked up with a producer that was the first producer I ever worked with. His name is Optimus Prime. I love you. What up, Kev? That's my homie. We just spoke almost like 4 days ago, and I'm about to get him out of hiding because he has worked with artists like Dondria. He's worked with a lot of major artists, but it's been a while for him. So I told him, look, I will drive an hour to Petersburg every week just to record with you again, and I'll pay you any amount of money. He was like, no, Butterfly, from the day I met you, you have always been somebody who has said she's going to be big, yo. Like, she's so humble, she's so cool, and she has talent. Let me, you know, just work with her. And is nothing but love. So hopefully we can start making some magic, because I'm like Khalees and he's like my Pharrell. You know what I mean? So he's the only person I'm going to be working with next. But I haven't started writing again. I'm just chill. I feel like I'm just chilling right now. I'm in my zone. Once I do this national anthem performance next week at NSU, I think it's going to open up some doors for me if I get the lyrics right. If I don't, it may open. Either way, hell.
If you mess up, just stop in the middle of the song, be like, "Welcome to my lair," and drop the mic. Boom. Just drop it and walk off.
Just taking advantage, man. You know, tomorrow's not promised.
Right.
I'm 36 years old. I just turned 36. The only thing going for me is that people say I look
just
younger.
Baby.
But
You're
I'm
just
a grown
baby.
woman. I know, but, you know, I don't have that 2 Chainz factor where he came out at 40-something years old and he blew up. You know, it's harder for women because they want us to be sexy and have our bodies tight and sucked, everything skinny and whatever. So I got to just kind of be, you know, chill with it right now. So I'm cool, though.
All right, that's what's up.
Yeah. All right. Yay to me. Hey.
Indeed.
Where's the tequila?
She's like, I've been practicing.
No, I haven't.
I was in front of my mirror getting all of this out of my system.
It feels good, though, because I haven't been in a forum like this since last year when I was on the radio. And it was really cool. You know, I love being on the radio. It's kind of what I do.
Okay, so now we get a little free time to kind of have some fun with the questions.
Okay.
If you weren't doing music, what would you be pursuing? I got a feeling you're talented in more than just one artistic arena.
Oh yeah. Just motivational speaking. You know, I was no BS. I just posted this recently on my Facebook. Last year I didn't really have like a New Year's resolution or anything corny like that. I said 2016 I'm going to pursue every dream, everything I wanted to do. I said I'm going to do it last year. I did every single thing. I bought a tattoo kit, started tattooing people, never took a class, went on YouTube and say, hey, we're going to get this, because I'm an artist. So I had that to my advantage. I posted it on Facebook. Hey, you guys got a tattoo gun. I need some guinea pigs. People were like, yeah, tattoo me, butterfly. You idiots. I don't know what I'm doing. I can hit a vein. I don't know what I'm doing. You weirdos. I'm like, okay. So I started.
That is how people get these illegal butt injections. People like you. Gosh.
No, but I mean, my first tattoo came out dope. I did a guy's forearm piece, and it had musical notes, and it was perfection. It's on my Instagram, man. You can Google it if you don't believe me. That shit was dope. I was like, yeah. I did that because I wanted to be a tattooist for years, and then when I called around to get an apprenticeship, they're like, yeah, $1,000, and you got to shadow me for a whole year. Then after that,
in Virginia, it's real hard.
I said, well, and not to be racist, being African American and a female, I went into a couple of shops. They just pretty much kind of gave me the cold shoulder. I won't drop any names. I was like, check them in. Hey, I'm Butterfly. I'm looking for an opportunity. They're like, well, you know, we don't have any spots right now. I'm like, all right, well, God bless you. Ran out the door. And I'm like, shit, is it because I'm black or female? I don't know, but it just kind of made me.
It's because you're a butterfly. That's what it is.
I know. That's what it is.
Insect discrimination.
My wings, they can see them. But so I did that, and then I got a camera. Somebody actually, this is a true story. My ex-boyfriend last year, year before last, gave me $10,000. He gave me $10,000, and I invested that money in ways you would not believe. I got a camera. I bought all this equipment, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna become a photographer. Never took photography. I went on YouTube. How do I use this damn camera? 2 weeks later, I was taking pictures, and I ended up on the red carpet premiere for Birth of a Nation last year.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Wow,
we know quite a few people together then.
Yeah, I did that. Again, you can Google it. It's on my. Actually, I have a photography page on my Facebook. It's Butterfly J Hart Photography, and I'm a graphic artist. So I had models that would model for me, and I would take their pictures outside and put them like in a winter wonderland because I know how to use my graphics. So I was doing some dope stuff last year, and everyone was like, "Look at Butterfly, she's back." Because 2014 was a bad year. 2015 was a terrible year for me, and I said 2016 is going to be the year of just as a come up year for me. And I dropped Honey Baby Baby, and I said I want to make sure that I did a music video. I'm gonna tell you guys something that nobody knows about my music video.
All right. Chocolate milk and waffles exclusive.
Bing. So I called around and to a lot of different videographers, and I was like, hey, I want to shoot my music video. How much do you guys charge? You know, how much would it be? I got $1,000. I'm like, have you heard my song? It's a very simple song. I'm not trying to spend $1,000. I can pay my car note off for a couple of months. I was like, no, I heard another quote of $600. I was like, I said, what else? How can I shoot this music video? Because if I can't do a trade for trade, I'm keeping it moving because I'm broke. I said, I have a friend of mine. She's like my little sister. And I'm like, let me call her and see if we can use her iPhone and shoot my music video. I use her iPhone 6 to shoot my music video. And y'all don't know if you see my video yet. It's pretty dope.
Somebody else did an actual rap video on an iPhone.
You can you can film an entire movie.
You can do
on an iPhone at this point.
Flawless.
Editing everything on phone, like
flawless. And literally, this girl, she's 20 years old. Her name is Madison. Shout out to her. We work together.
Hey, Madison.
Hey, Maddie. And that's my boo boo. I love her. Literally, the video is phenomenal, and it's just exactly what I wanted. We went downtown Norfolk. It's just perfect. Again, having faith in yourself, believing, knowing that people can't scam you. You can't $1,000 about. I'm a nobody. I'm not gonna. I can invest that $1,000 10 times over in different ways. But people say visuals are everything. I'm like, okay, but I know I need to have one. But I've also seen some videos out there that people have shot where they're just like in a little corner of a room and they're like wearing a white dress, and that's like one of the dopest videos ever. Don't tell me I need special effects and all this other stuff to have a dope video. You're lying to me. I did my video on a dang camera. So shout out to people out there who don't let people hustle them or bamboozle them. You don't need a whole bunch of money to make it. You need to be creative. You need to go on YouTube, Google different ways. If you want to become an artist, what does it take to become an artist? And do stuff on your own. You will need people. You will need a producer. You will need an engineer. Certain stuff you can't do on your own unless you're just really that dope. But
I filmed one of my music videos for about $80.
You did?
That included wardrobe, editing, makeup, everything.
You see, it's possible.
About roughly $80.
See, it's possible.
The entire outfit came from a thrift store. Everything.
I paid $400 for mine.
Really?
400.
To have somebody shoot it for you?
Yeah, but it was worth it.
See, but I shot mine myself. I was in it. I directed it. Smiles and me edited it. We did everything. It was just me and him.
Next one I'm doing all on my own.
John Dennis, Smiles, TF1.
Yeah, it's the same one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same guy.
Me and Smiles have been working together for like 16, 17 years.
That's my homie.
Yeah, we've got like 4 albums we recorded together, just me and him.
I love his laugh.
Yeah.
I call him Winnie the Pooh.
I don't know if we're talking about the same Smiles.
Maybe not.
No, it's Smiles. I've seen her on her. Yeah.
Oh, Smiles don't laugh like that.
Yes, he does. He laughs like Winnie the Pooh.
You're not a female.
You know,
so you don't
hear
hear
that.
that.
I guess I don't
you don't hear that laugh.
He's probably like immune to his laugh by now. You've been around him so long.
No,
and again, Smiles, we're not roasting you. I love you. I'll talk to you later.
I can't imagine Smiles doing a Winnie the Pooh.
Doesn't he do it?
I haven't heard it.
I've got these hot fire beats for you to listen to.
I'm weak.
My computer shut down.
Move
Oh, bother.
Oh, bother.
I'm not saying all that. Oh, my God's getting hot in here.
Honey, baby.
Welcome to my lab.
Oh, my God.
Christopher Robin.
Y'all a mess.
Yeah,
y'all
we
are
know.
a mess. But the next thing I'm going to, okay, so if I, what I would be doing is becoming a motivational speaker, but I just had to kind of like prelude into my accomplishments for last year. I'm just so surprised. Even being on the red carpet, like meeting Nate Parker. He was so nice and so humble. He was so cool, and just having the opportunity. Again, I don't wait around to have things come to me. Like I look different posts and see what's popping. I see people post some amazing opportunities and they get like one like. What? Yeah. I'm like, you people aren't jumping on this. I'm forwarding it. I'm sharing it, and people are just like, oh, I don't know. I have people that contact me and ask me, hey, Butterfly, can you help me, man? Can you help me put this song out? Oh, Butterfly, can you help me? I actually even have an artist. I have one artist that he paid me $2015 to manage him. Shout out to him. And this isn't a diss, but I've been waiting for him to get his music career going. And he saw something in me because of what he saw me. How much I've been grinding since 2014 when he wanted me to help him with his own career. Again, that says something about me and about my character and about my drive as an artist and as a female and as an individual where people see greatness or at least something positive for them to like latch on to. So I just,
well, the hustle can be infectious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love it.
Now, have you ever come across an artist that you're like, oh my gosh, why are people sleeping on this person?
All the artists that I like are weird. Have you guys heard of Benny Sings?
Can't say that.
Okay. Well, you guys like Jamiroquai?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Sade is my favorite female artist. He's my favorite male artist. Like, I'm obsessed with this guy. And when he came out, oh my God, in the 90s, I remember seeing him, and I'm like, he is so weird. I love that big hat. Who the heck is this guy? And
so he's the lead singer of Jamiroquai?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right. I just never knew his name.
Yeah,
I thought the
name's
guy's
JK.
name was
Yeah, that's his
No.
name. Yeah, that's his name. No, that's his name. That's his name. But I was like, this guy's so different. Again, like when I saw Khalees, virtual insanity. Yeah, and like even when I saw Khalees, I'm like, dang, this person is so captivating because they're different. The guy Benny Sings, I'm gonna have you guys actually look him up later, but he's like this redhead white guy with curly hair, and he has the most weirdest songs you'll ever hear in your life. It's very like like very like, I don't know how to explain, but his sound is different. Okay, what makes an artist a good artist is the fact that when you hear them, you automatically know it's them. Even though to me Rihanna can't, she's not like a Beyonce where she can sing, but when you hear Rihanna, you know it's Rihanna, right? That's what makes a good artist. Even like the only thing that I can say that I can apply that to is these new age rappers that are using auto tune. I don't know any of these little yachts or little
I don't know none of them little bastards either.
I don't know any of them because they all sound the same because they're just talking through an auto tune filter. Microphone, and they sound just like the guy who just left the booth 10 minutes before them. No shade, but you don't have any individuality, but different is selling. You don't have to drop 15 bars anymore. You don't have to, you know what I mean, be a cute looking guy with abs or whatever and, you know, be sexy and, you know, no, they just want you to be able to come to that record label with a stack full of money. They don't care how you get it, and they're gonna put you on. You know, dig it. I was walking on the street, like what? That sells, and you know what? That music will sell faster than mine will because people. Well, not everyone likes that turn up music, but we're living in a day and age where music is lost. And I'm not saying that music is terrible. It's just
it's terrible.
It's just hard to say that because again, somebody may hear my song and be like, "Dang, but Honey Baby Baby sucks," and I'm gonna feel some type of way. But you know, I still know that it's some substance in my music, and I'm not rapping about
that's what I'm saying.
some fake cars that I'll never get.
Right, there's lyric in it. There's some thought.
You know what I mean? You know, and I wasn't under any type of like drug influence, even though that stop it. It does. I will take that back because sometimes it works to an artist's advantage. Like I love Janis Joplin.
Shout out to Jimi Hendrix.
I love. They have written some wonderful songs being under the influence. Even Amy Winehouse, God rest her soul as well. She is amazing. I remember watching her documentary and seeing that how she was doing like meth and stuff, and then she would hit the studio and she came out with like Rehab and all these other songs. It's like, oh my God, she made that song while directly on drugs. Like I can't even take it. But it's just, again, I can't compare these people to the little yachties we were just talking about. But it's just music has just lost its essence, and I wish and I pray that we can get back to what real music is. But I just don't. If I do make it, I don't want to be one of those. Like not commercial, like what's the other type of artist that people like underground or whatever people just know of me through like the internet or something. You know, I would rather be well known but still be able to be a regular person. And I think that avenue can be achieved through me being a songwriter because honey, I don't want to be out there and lose my mind like Mariah or Whitney Houston or these other artists that just cannot deal with fame because my emotions are everywhere. I'm very passionate and, you know, I have a support team, but I don't really know if my friends would uproot their life to go on tour with me. Right. I'm going to be surrounded by all these people telling me, oh, yeah, you know, drink this, you know, or wear this outfit. I could be looking a goddamn mess, or I could be drinking something that's going to get me addicted to, you know, something. Right. So it's just a gamble. But I'm just being very wise about my next steps in my career, and I'm trying to emulate it with or next to the great. I love Missy. I love to meet her. I love to meet Tim. I love to meet Pharrell. You guys know who Ryan Leslie is?
Yes.
You know who Ryan Leslie is? One of the greatest producers.
There was actually a local producer here that I watched the video of Ryan Leslie stack a track. And his name was Elevation. And his work was so much similar to Ryan Leslie,
Ugh.
but he got frustrated because people weren't willing to invest and pay what he was worth.
Really?
And I was just like, wow.
Wow. Ryan is a beast, man. He's written a lot of songs for people too.
Yes.
And people don't know that. He's really dope. And most people that are underrated are the ones that choose not to sell their soul, who choose not to be confined to labels that will actually spit you out, after a couple of years. Excuse me. I don't know. Also, too, the reason why I like Sade is because you don't hear about her. Like when she drops an album, that's when you see and hear from Sade. Otherwise, I mean, it's been years.
You don't hear about her in tabloids.
Right.
Like,
none of that.
Sade found drunk on a bus.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Wouldn't that be a sweet taboo?
Yeah.
Ba-dum-bum.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's just, it is what it is. You're a mess. What else y'all got?
She said, what else y'all got? Now, the heart tattoo beside your eye. Who did that? Did you do that?
No, I actually went to Fusion Tattoo off of Granby Street.
What made you do that?
I got it 2015, the month after my birthday, and I had such a big year. I mean, it was such a big birthday month because when I got that $10,000, I just was like, Lord, my life has changed. And I didn't go buy some furs and crazy crap, but I've always wanted to get a face tattoo. And so I picked the heart because it's my last name, but it was also 2 hearts in one, which signifies my daughter's 2 hearts in one. So that's why I got it. But it didn't hurt. If I can, no, yawning is contagious. If I could have more facial tattoos, I would. But my friends are like, if you show up with this Mike Tyson dragon tattoo.
Tribal.
Hey, yes. Just don't worry. My name's Butterfly J. Hart.
People get these tribal tattoos and they look all tough. Mine would be like a tribal
tattoos.
coffee maker.
I hate tribal tattoos. I hate them. I hate like those. Remember like those.
I have
90s,
a few.
like
I got
those
them when they
Baywatch?
were all popular though. I have a
Which one?
tribal lion because I'm.
You have a tramp stamp?
Imagine,
no, in the middle of the
imagine
shoulder
if the
blades.
Smurfs had a tribal symbol.
I can't.
A Smurf tribal symbol.
You are. What do you have?
That'd be
He's
weird.
crazy. What do you have?
It's a lion. It's a tribal lion in between my shoulder blades, and then
Really?
I got this tribal treble clef on my arm. I'm wearing 3 jackets.
Oh, I like
He has
that.
on 5 coats, so he can't show it right now.
Cool. I like that.
I got both.
That's
I got
really
this on
nice.
both forearms.
You do?
I got like 10 total. Yeah.
What do you have?
Tattoo whore.
What do you have?
I can't say.
Huh?
I can't say.
He's got
Why?
a tattoo of an exit only
He has a
sign on
tramp
his left
stamp.
ass cheek.
He has a tramp stamp.
Yeah.
And it says money maker right above his
Y'all
butt.
sure do. I says butterfly.
Most of mine are butterfly
He's
tattoos.
got a giant waffle on his abdomen.
Right. With syrup.
Oh my
His abdomen.
God. That can go places that I don't even want to even
And
talk
a pat
about.
of butter.
Pat of
Melt
butter.
it.
Yeah.
Hot melt it. I'm sick.
Like-
I'm getting sick. Oh my
That
God.
Welcome to the butter spot.
That ooey
What?
gooey.
Like,
That
what is
ooey.
that? Why?
Oh my God.
You're nasty.
I bought a bag for my guy the other day. He's like, we call this the waffle.
Ooh.
It's that waffle.
Did it have that syrup element to it?
It's that wacky waffle. Tasted like maple. I don't know what I'm talking about.
And it was a bag of unknown.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. All right, so we are winding down. We got about 10 minutes left in the show.
Hey.
So very quickly, why don't we tell everybody one more time where they can find your single for download and where you're going to be performing at.
Or
coming
inbox
up
me
soon.
for bootleg copies.
No, you cannot. If you get caught pirating my music, you will be arrested immediately
And sent to the lair.
and sent to my lair. No. Again, it's your girl, Butterfly J. Hart. I'm really happy to be here tonight. Shout out to the guys here for this opportunity. You can find my music on CD Baby and Spotify. My single is called Honey Baby Baby. My video's on YouTube. I'm on Instagram and Facebook. And yeah, I have like I said, my NSU performance. That's just like that's something
The
that just
national
came
anthem.
about.
But still, that's a big deal. To
I'm scared.
Don't be. You got this.
No, but I'm not scared. Like, I don't know. My friend told me just don't try to do like a Whitney Houston version. I know my limit. I'm not gonna be like, no. I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, that's next Saturday. you guys come out, show some love, and then I have the performance on the 27th.
Arts Out Loud.
If you want to piss off the Trump supporters, say Jose, can you see?
I can't.
Jose, can you see?
I'm gonna wear a shirt that says Trump is not my president, and then see what happens.
They'll throw eggs at you and
They'll be like,
tomatoes,
"Is she?"
like
Really?
fries.
And she's at Norfolk State. I don't think it's gonna be too many.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
Norfolk
not at all.
State.
Yeah.
They don't care.
I
They'll
don't
be
think
crying
it's-
because
Yeah,
of my
they might
shirt.
build you a shrine.
So shout out to that.
That's gonna be a lot of CD sales right there.
Right. So anyway, so if you guys want to book me, email me at at butterflyjheart@gmail.com to book me.
And that's JAE.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Not just
a
J.
Right.
Not JAY. Not JAJAE.
Butterfly J Heart at gmail.com.
He's so passionate. So much passion out of this man.
So again,
I
find the
believe in
signal
you.
online. Drop the 99 cents. It's a nice, smooth, cool little love song. I really
Yeah.
dug it.
Thank
Has
you.
kind of an old doo-wop-y kind of feel
50s
to
pop.
it. I like
Mhm.
that very much. Again, thank you for being
Cover
on the show
music.
and being here with us.
Thanks,
It was great
guys.
chatting with you.
It was groovy. Groovy, baby. Yeah.
We have, like we said, we've got Feature Fridays coming up on the last Friday of the month in January. The open mic every Monday, 7 to 11. The slams are on the first Wednesday of every month, and writing workshops hosted by myself on the second and fourth Wednesday of every month. And over at Biofusion, we've got
Arts Out Loud going down this 27th, same day as Feature Fridays, from 8 p.m. 3877 Harlan Road. Just go through the juice bar. Please don't stand in the juice bar and say, hey, where's Biofusion? We've had that happen before. Just go through the big double orange doors, and we're right there. $5 admission to get in.
That's a steal. Only
Yes, it is.
$5.
$5.
Once again, the features that night will be Chris Fallon.
Butterfly J Heart.
Yes, Butterfly. I was going to save you for last, but since you want to
No,
say your
I'm
name
first,
on it,
honey.
Butterfly J Hart. James Bush, Hurricane. And we will be featuring the artwork of Siobhan, what's in that?
Wissonant, I think is how you pronounce it. It's French.
She will be our featured artist for that month. Also, we'll be returning with my sister.
Oh,
Marquita.
speaking of her, she won the slam last night.
Yeah,
she won the slam last night.
did.
What's a slam?
A poetry slam. It's basically
Oh.
the competition version of poetry.
Cool.
Where you punch people with your words.
Basically. And she came out swinging and crushed it last night while painting in the back of the room. She would walk away from her canvas, go up, compete, rip it, and then go back to the painting like nothing fucking happened.
What?
Yeah, beast mode. Beast mode.
that's
Shout out
what's
to
up.
Siobhan. That about covers it. Chocolatiers and waffleiers.
Yeah.
And butterfly leers.
Whatever. That works.
Shout glitter sales.
Hey, we're
on
just
out
throwing
here.
stuff against
My
the wall,
bee
seeing what
wings.
sticks.
My bee wings.
But
Yeah.
again, thank you for being on the show. Thank you for everybody at home for listening in.
She just messed me up with B-Wings. I just thought
Bee
Star
wings.
Wars. I'm
They're
just
cute. My little bee wings. I don't know.
Oh.
Star Wars, a B-Wing
You know,
fighter.
like
is
Gaga
no
has her
B-wing fighter in Star
monsters.
Wars.
B-wing.
No, Gaga has her monsters. You know,
There isn't.
Yep.
There's an
Tamar has her
X-wing.
Tame
There's
Martians.
A-wing.
There's
My
B-wing.
B-wings.
You're thinking of the bow fighter.
B-Wing.
Oh, you. I'm weak. Oh, God, he's Googling it.
I
got
know
6 minutes
I,
left.
I knew he
I
would.
had a
That's
good
why I
time.
said it.
Okay, who's your favorite artist?
My favorite artist,
Yes.
George Mendez.
Thank you.
Oh, he's
me.
right there. Oh my God. Hashtag pause. It's late and it's freezing in here. You guys, it is bricks in here. We have been freezing the whole
you
time.
All right, you win. That thing is ugly. I've never seen
Let me
this.
see it. Let me see
It
it.
looks like the hammerhead.
That's the bee wings?
Yeah, that
Oh.
looks weird.
Okay.
Oh.
That looks whack.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That's why I didn't know about it, because it's stupid.
That's right. Chocolate Milk and Waffle Show. Remember, always we do what we do.
Because we includes you.
P.S.
Good night, Internet.
Woo! Bye-bye.